Welcome back. Well, the president acted mad as hell about the growing scandal at our VAs, but he still hasn't interrupted his fundraising trips to visit any of those veterans.
Shouldn't the president hear them out? At the very least. Well, we sent Fox News contributor and CEO of Concerned Veterans for America, Pete Hegseth, the captain, out to get their side of the story. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it was great to be out on the street talking to these folks. We were out in Baltimore at the Baltimore VA facility, medical VA facility, just asking them questions about the care they're getting. We've heard a lot of the headlines. We've talked about the wait times. What are the veterans saying? What are they experiencing? And this is what they told us about the care that they're getting at the Baltimore VA.
It's been bad. Just getting him appointments and scheduled and the waiting time here, and he's not getting the care he needs. He has no teeth, so he's literally starving to death.
There have been times that I've waited 2 days.
Sometimes it isn't a lack of personnel. It's that the personnel there don't have a sense of urgency.
Absolutely. Either you're a number or you are a diagnosis.
How long have you been waiting, sir?
2 years.
Do you feel like the president cares about this scandal at VA?
Negative.
So the issue is not the care. The issue is the wait times and the barriers to that care.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very disappointed. It starts from the top, and I think it should be replaced.
Buck stops at the president. It comes from the top. If the top doesn't put out the effort, nobody else is going to.
I've got a nephew that just left for boot camp 4 days ago. What's going to happen when he's 60 and 65 and he can't help himself? Who's there for him?
Great questions, great answers, and apparently the VA didn't want you to ask the questions because they tried to show you the door?
They tried to show us the door. They walked out. Thankfully, our cameraman also moonlights as a constitutional scholar and said, this is a public sidewalk. You can't get rid of us. And so we stayed and asked questions, and these guys were really candid, powerful stories. You can only play a little bit. We spent a couple of hours there talking to people time and time again. 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. We're waiting. These are not guys that are victims. They don't see themselves as victims. They're proud. They're grateful. They just want the VA to work efficiently.
They come from a generation of accountability.
That's right.
Responsibility. So to not see it when it has to do with their health has to be ultimately frustrating. What can be done in your mind?
Well, what can be done is you can pass a 3-page bill, like you said. I mean, that's a great place to start. Actually hold people accountable. The president can stand up and say that people will be fired and held accountable. I think that's what these veterans are looking for. When you ask the question about the scandal, they put it in context of, okay, I'm waiting, everyone's waiting, someone should pay for that.
Eventually, the scandal is going to blow over, and people are going to start to forget. But ultimately, we were just talking a moment ago, what should probably happen is give vets the opportunity to go to a local doctor.
And we just opened up the question to these veterans, what should be done? And a number of them said, if I had the opportunity to go somewhere else, if I can't get timely care at the VA, I would do that. So it's a pretty common sense thing. VA facilities provide a lot of great care in some places. If they don't, let's let them go somewhere where they can get it, not wait 6 months for it.
Well said. Captain Pete Hegseth, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Have a great Memorial Day.
You got it. Thank you.